Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Black Mirror by ONEUS. You know, I was pulling up the video to obviously watch it in a minute, but even though I stopped it just like 1 second in, I can already tell this is going to be something different. I'm very excited going into it. Now, before we get into it, let's talk about today's sponsor, Skillshare. We've been working with our friends over at Skillshare for over a year now, and they've helped not only me, but our entire community stay creative and inspired throughout the year. If you don't know what Skillshare is, it's an online learning community with thousands of classes for creative and curious people. I've used it for graphic design, brushing up on filmmaking, but it's not just limited to art. There's also stuff like woodworking. I took a class to put better habits into me. Right now, I'm checking out The Staples of Branding by Jeff Staple. I'm trying to grow my brand and my company, and I'm trying to learn what the next steps are in growing a successful brand. So Skillshare has a wide variety of classes for numerous different interests, and they're curated specifically for learning. That means you're going to get no ads, and they're adding new premium classes all the time. If you want to try Skillshare, use my link in the description below. For the first 1,000 people, you're going to get a free trial on their premium membership. And then an annual subscription is less than $10 a month. It's a great way to support the channel and to get access to creative and inspiring classes. So thank you to Skillshare for not only keeping me, but our entire community creative throughout the year. Now, let's get into this video. This is Black Mirror by ONEUS, and this is your form of therapy. Oh my. I'm gonna turn that up.
Black Mirror, we're on this Babylon. The problem is Black Mirror. 일과 영사에 get it on, yeah. Black in the mirror. 우리 사이버 back going digital. World 날이 사운드들은 메롱. 내 맘대로 알아서 잘할게. 참견하지 말아줘 my back. 떠나가지 멀리 안 나갈게. I just wanna live my life.
Wow. I gotta turn this up.
Please stop, Black Mirror.
Oh. Oh.
Black Mirror.
Oh.
Into my world. Black Mirror. Come and throw in the mirror. Looking at it, baby. 잠시 in the mirror. 난 갇혀 in the mirror. 너를 비춰. Mirror.
Whoa.
And I cool. Man in the mirror. Girl 속에 no I get better. 여기를 join. Let's move your body. 지금 이 순간을 뛰어넘어 levitate. Bounce. 하늘의 장난일지도 몰라. 프레임에 우린 갇혀 끊임없이 밀고 당겨와 여칠래 끌어미어 소설 속의 얘기 같던 일이 일어났어 현실로 어둠의 사인 크롬 위에서 넌 빛을 내려 피노미논 이 공간의 문을 열어 나와 너 사이 필요 없는 건 지워버려 뚜루리야 Please stop Black Mirror
Oh.
우리 사이를 좁혀 Black Mirror 골에 벗어나 Break into my world Black Mirror 고민 따윈 일로 mirror 여기만 집중해 Baby 잠시 in the mirror 눈만 갇혀 in the mirror 너를 비춰 Mirror 다리 뒷면에 갇힌 듯이 미로 속 어둠은 길어 Look at this 미로 속 나와 너 사이 필요 없는 건 지워버려 뚜루리야
Ooh.
Please stop Black Mirror Mirror on the wall 내게 말해줘 내게 보이는 girl 너와 나만이 단단히 이어져 있단 girl 공간이 우리 만든 우리 스틸만 알잖아 영인이 1인이 잠시만 줘 내려놓은 커버로 너만은 관심만 줘 기억해 이걸 속에 너와 나 둘뿐이야 나머지 black 지금 이 순간을 우리 Black Mirror
A rapper section. Nice.
잠시 in the mirror 눈만 갇혀 in the mirror
That pattern sounds a little bit familiar. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, okay. So, Black Mirror by ONEUS is awesome. I mean, they are doing something different. They've been on this trend of doing something different for the past, I would say 6 months or so. I feel like while Busha wasn't necessarily a full-on album comeback for them, it was a single. Bushal actually seemed to have signaled a change, not necessarily in their musical style, but more so in just them experimenting a lot more with their promotional stuff. Obviously, a lot of K-pop groups with their B-sides, they try various different genres. But ONEUS, I feel like the way I would have described their discography or their main title track discography, Valkyrie, Twilight, Lit. I know I'm forgetting some, To Be or Not to Be. I know I'm forgetting like one or two. I just Come Back Home count as I guess that wasn't, but I feel like they are somebody who I would have described as having very epic title tracks. Like their title tracks are very they feel very larger than life, and there is a sort of euphoria and kind of endorphin rush you get from listening to something like Lit or something like To Be or Not to Be. Like the way they end their songs are very loud and epic and awesome. But with Bucha and then No Diggity and now Black Mirror, they're sort of diversifying and getting a little bit more into pop. Obviously, they've always made pop music, but the K-pop music scene, if you make K-pop, it doesn't necessarily mean you're making pop music, like actual pop music. But they have been sort of playing with that for the past few comebacks, and I really, really enjoyed Black Mirror. The concept, clearly they have a very strong kind of funk disco influence in the instrumental, but the music video is very heavily inspired by, I would say, Michael Jackson, straight up. There's no denying. Down from the choreography and the movements to the stylings and the wardrobe, everything about it felt very Jackson-esque. I feel like people maybe do that for like award shows or like concept performances, but I feel like people don't always go the full kind of like dance heavy Jackson route. I would say one that immediately stands out in my mind is maybe like Chungha's Dream of You, right? But even that wasn't like a full-scale title track promotional comeback for her. That was like a special release. So to see them do not only this concept as a title track and a comeback, but also as a full group is pretty cool. It's pretty dope. I noticed some things about the music video that, first of all, I like the music video. It is very black and white, and I feel like ordinarily I would not enjoy that. Like there's a little color here and there. Like there's a scene when I think it's Raven, where he's in like this infinity mirror room. It's like all red, but in large part the music video is like 90% the color scheme, like not only just the color scheme of like the wardrobe and the sets, but it legit cuts to like actual black and white footage at one point. But ordinarily I wouldn't like that, but because it's tied so strongly to Michael Jackson's concept, it doesn't come off as like the usual kind of like bleached K-pop color grading. Mind you, it is that. Like if you look at some of the solo scenes when they're in like the infinity mirror room, like not the infinity mirror room. This one does have multiple mirrored walls, but the one with like this pattern right here, if you look at Hwanung, or if you look at, I believe there's a shot of Connie in this room too. That's not Connie, but here's another example. If you look at their skin, it's like very, very desaturated. It's very desaturated and cold, and this is what I don't like about the color grading of certain K-pop videos. They're, I guess, trying to match it with like the chrome tone or like here in the white room, but like the skin tone doesn't pop. And you know, just because you're going for like a chrome look doesn't mean it always has to be this way. Mind you, this is a criticism about other videos. And here, yes, I would like a little bit more melanin in the skin. But again, because so much of it is derived and based around this kind of funk concept, they really have like the Michael Jackson kind of, I wouldn't say tribute, but I mean, even this outfit alone, right? Because they have such a strong concept tied to it, it is definitely very forgivable, very easily forgivable. And I love this, like this last sequence here with all the lights right here. That's so great. Not only just the lights, but also like the splash of color they give it, because this is shot in black and white, but then they give a splash of color with, like, I assume like, yeah, those are post effects. And I know ONEUS has always been capable of it, but I feel like ONEUS really got to show off their dancing skills here. And the music video, I want to compliment. Like, I felt like this music video also had a great balance of showing the choreography and being a music video, because a music video, you know, has those beauty glamour shots of like just the K-pop idol doing like just staring at the camera and just like, you know, just looking at you, and like there's really no other purpose other than, yo, look at this really good looking person. And mind you, I don't have a problem with those type of shots in videos, but I do feel like music videos are this difficult balance, because I want to see the choreo, and sometimes you need to see the full choreo to appreciate it. And, you know, the stuff like the glamour shots can get in the way of that, or like the storyline shots. But I actually felt like, and I'm sure there's more to the choreography, and I look forward to seeing the rest of it, but I didn't feel like I was like, oh, damn it. Like, oh man, they're not showing the choreo well. I never got that feeling. So I think it was a nice balance, and it made me look forward to seeing more of the choreo. But I think it really helps that they had this kind of bridge section right here. If you look at it, they're shooting in this. They're shooting in this stage, and then they cut to enough wides, and they cut to some close-ups, but they shoot it like it's almost like they're giving their dancing portions. I realize you guys just didn't see that, but they're giving their dancing portions like a moment to be highlighted and moment to really appreciate it. So like, even though we don't get to see the full choreography, we're getting like a good general vibe of the choreography. Like, we're understanding that, oh, this is a very slick, sharp choreo performance. And ONEUS has shown off their dancing skills on like Road to Kingdom and stuff like that. But to the general public, in a music video setting, they have not shown this to the people. Mind you, they have some great dancing. Obviously, I love the footwork stuff in like Valkyrie, but this is just a different scale, especially because I feel like Kalgunmu is a big thing in Korea. 17 like really helped popularize it, and we don't necessarily get to see every group do that, but I feel like this is the closest we're getting to seeing ONEUS do a little bit of Kalgunmu. Kalgunmu translating to knife cut choreography, like sharp choreography, where they're like fully in sync. And I love this. This is such a great music video. Like, mind you, like, do I think this is like their greatest comeback in the world? No, this isn't lit. All right, Kaja, that took things to other heights, but you know, I think I do like this a little bit more than No Diggity. Mind you, I have no problems really with No Diggity, but I love that the concept here is a lot more concrete, and it is more simple. I will say the concept is a lot more simple, and the sets are a lot more simple. That's not to say it's low budget. That's not code for low budget. I'm saying simple, but it's simple and clean, you know? And this is a very simple and clean concept. And in K-pop, when there is so much going on all the time, bright, loud, crazy colors, bright, loud, crazy sections in a song, it's kind of nice to occasionally, once in a while, have a group who will do something that's simple, clean, but well produced and still high budget. So I think ONEUS did that. I think Black Mirror is, for me, a solid 9 out of 10. I've only heard the song once. I think what's preventing me from giving it a 10 out of 10 yet is, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just more listen throughs, but a 10 out of 10 is also, for me, ranking wise, a perfect score. And is this perfect? No, but I also don't really see any faults and problems with it either. So I don't know quite where I lied, but I will give this like a high mark of 9 out of 10. I think conceptually, this was awesome. This was cool. And I remember Ki Guang did something like this for Don't Close Your Eyes, but I feel like groups don't do this a lot for their title tracks and stuff like that. Mainly maybe because it is so famous and so iconic. And when you do sort of model and mold yourself after, I mean, the Jackson influences are very apparent. I mean, just look at this. If you're going to do this, you got to come full force. Like, you have to do it really, really well. And I think they did it really, really well. Okay, so in summation, I'm going to give ONEUS's Black Mirror a solid 9 out of 10. It's a damn good comeback. It's a damn great concept. It's a great song. It's a solid song. And it's a great music video. I had a lot of fun watching it. Guys, what did you think? Like I said, Black Mirror, it is more simple in concept and execution, but there's a leaf blower in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, I'm sorry, I'm going to apologize. But how do you like this compared to their more epic drama concepts, like their more to be or not to be type of stuff? Twilight, those big epic kind of larger than life type of concepts. Do you prefer that, or do you like this? Like, I personally, I do like their epic concepts a lot, but I do like the switch up. I do like giving us something a little bit different from their usual title track flair. So yeah, I'm totally down with this, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you once again to our friends over at Skillshare for sponsoring this video. But of course, you guys, if you want to support us directly, you can visit our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/formatherapy, we've got bonus videos on there. We have live stage reactions, drama, variety reactions. We're watching Kingdom right now. We just finished Island, and we're watching E-Tail in class. So if you want to follow along with those reactions, you can join our summer tier. But guys, thank you for supporting us. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you want to support us for free. Once again, Skillshare is free. Or you can hit like down below, leave a comment, subscribe to our videos. Like, more than half of the people who watch our videos are not subscribed. So please subscribe to our videos and go ahead and check out our other videos curated for you over here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.